This is the trade from August 22. Today is August 22. I'm in trade on ES based on the liquidity zones as well as the breakout. I just want to walk you through why I took the trade, what are the setup I went for. Give me a sec. Let me maximize this. Let's look at the liquidity zones. This I'm looking at a 1 minute chart on ES. I had two indicators on. One is based liquidity zones that is giving me the level 2 order flow right on the chart. Other one is BSG order flow zones, which is coloring the bars based on the order flow momentum. But let's focus only on liquidity zones indicator where it's printing the actual limit orders sitting in the market. You can see right now the market went down from Central Time. I'm in Central Time, that's why I want to refer back to Central Time. 9:30. From 9:30, you can see it is formed a clear consolidation. The range, even you can see the lot of limit orders sitting at 56.47, as well as a lot of limit buy orders sitting at 56.29. Market is like staying in between the consolidation region. It was clear boundaries around like 10:21. The market broke down and then breakout happened on the buy side. Market went down completely, but still I wanted to wait for the confirmation. This confirmation, what I like talking about is that control shifting in terms of sometimes even the breakout happens, the price come back up again, go back to the place. That's why the confirmation is very, very important. Confirmation here I'm talking about after the breakout happened on the green buyers zone, sellers moving the control from here down here. Now as soon as I saw the sellers move the control here, and then also I see two sellers control for us. That means sellers are putting the pressure on the downwards. Buyers moved from here to here. You can see the green limit orders is moving here. That means now this is the range. Now this is really the range. Now I want to break out from here, so I took a trade. Since the momentum is on the downside, I have my stop above the limit orders this side. Now I really need to be patient in terms of it's forming the consolidation right here. Do you see this one? Instead of it shifted from this, let me mark it down a little bit with nice rectangle. Yeah, so if you can see from this region, you see that boundary red and the green in the bottom. I'm just marking it up the same thing. From this region, now the market shifted to this region. Okay, this region right now. So we have to be patient in terms of market should stay in this region for some time. Eventually it has to break out either up or down. Since the momentum is on the downside, you can see the lower highs and lower lows. Momentum is on the downside. I took a short trade. I had to make sure the stop is hiding behind the liquidity zone. You can choose either here, this liquidity zone, or this liquidity zone. Okay, so for risk purposes, let me keep it here. Let me remove the rectangle so that you can see it clearly. Right here, we have the liquidity zone right here, sell side liquidity zone. I need to make sure I have to keep the stop. Now, while I take in this the trade from here, I also have the same confirmation from the supply and demand system. Supply and demand system, we look at not look at level 2, we look at purely based on the price action. The price action completely. So these are the trading signals. You can see those are trading signals. Again, like I mentioned, from 9 to almost there, price was consolidating. It is forming the range. It broke out here, even though it didn't give the signal here on the price action based system, but it did break out. It did break out the demand zone even on the price action based system. That's why I took the trade. It's a breakout on both, but I have the better confirmation on the liquidity zones where I see the sellers are shifting the control from here to here. Alright, so that's why it's very, very important. So not only that, look at ES. ES also came the same signal. So The buyer's control was here, seller's control was here. It's broke out. You can see same place sellers took over. Sellers took over. Did you see this one? Sellers took over here. That means this is where the actual trade opportunity, even on NQ and on ES, doesn't matter what you trade. Most of the time, the price action, trade setups, everything will be like happens at same time on both systems, not systems, both instruments. So it doesn't matter whether you trade on ES or NQ. It's good to see both, both liquidity zones on both instruments and everything. Okay, so now we can see the price action both continues. If we have had one contract on NQ right now, we would have had much more higher profit. That's why I always trade on NQ. Today I wanted to show you here on the ES side. The reason is that ES, I found the second consolidation here clearly, much more better clarity here on ES compared to NQ. The reason is that you can see the consolidation top and bottom. Top a little bit unclear, but it's there on NQ. Bottom was very much there. And then the best signal is buyers lost control, sellers taken over the same price point. So that's when the price really more, right? So that was my trade setup. That was my entry. Now, as I expected, look at this. I told you there is a rectangle forming and the price will be going to stay here. It did break out here. So that means now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop at the break even. The reason is that still market need to come back and create a new lower lows after this breakout. You see this green buyer zone was broken out. Until it creates a new lower lows, I need to be really far away from the pricing so that I don't get stopped out on the moment. So let's be patient. Let it pull back a little bit and then create a new lower lows, and then we'll move our stops. Okay. I should not even move the stop this early. I should have kept it here. The reason is that until it creates a new lower lows, it can even come back here and then it can bounce even right here again. So I prematurely moved it now, but it's okay. So it's just for the demonstration purpose. The idea is that every time it breaks out, if we need to wait till the new lower low forms and then move your stop from here to here. Okay. Why? Because it's broken out, sometimes it's broken out, take the liquidity and then go back up again in the range again. It starts staying in that range. What will happen? You will get stopped out. You will be out of the trade. So that's why we need to keep it like in the safest position until we have the new lower lows. I think it's forming a new lower low right here. I think it broke down, it went up. I want the price to cross this line. That will confirm me the new lower low. But if it goes back up again, I'll be out of the trade. But still, I will not lose anything because my stop loss is moved above my and below my entry price. That means even I'm out of the, even if I get stopped out right now, I'm not going to lose anything. So trade wise, I'm safe. Okay, now they form the lower lows. This is, now it pulled back, it went up and came down. Now this is the new lower low. Okay. All right. Let's stay a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm going to keep my stop loss here so that book some profits and then be patient. We don't need to close it. There's a lot of momentum downside. So you don't need to worry about in terms of try to close the trade early. Today I want to see how far I'm going to hold my emotions, trade longer. When I say trade, stay in the trade longer, I had to be very much patient. I should be okay to give up some profits. Look at this. This is itself like $500 profit right now. My stop is here. If it reverses, I'm going to lose those things. That's why I wanted to see, be patient, not close right here, because I know it's $1,000, almost close to $1,000. Oh, 800, 875. Not, so most of the time, people close the trade right here. but for me, I wanted to see how much I can be patient. I want to see some kind of, if it is crossed this line, I will definitely close it. So that means I'm going to move my stop a little bit right here. Okay, if it, that means it's like a engulfing candle, it's like a kind of a reversal pattern. I don't want it to lose what I made so far in this range, so I just moved it down so that this bar is closed above. That means it's engulfing, that means it's a reversal pattern, clearly. So if it stays below this bar height, I'm okay with it. So let's see, just the patience, be patient for now. Make sure you are entering at the perfect setup always, because sometimes we prematurely enter and then try to manage your trade, or getting emotionally stressful, move your stop loss, everything. No, be patient. I think look for every single item check off in your trading plan. In my trading plan, I look for consolidation areas, breakout and retest the area, form a new sellers region. That is my way to go strategy always. So that's what we took the trade here. All right, so at this point we're just being patient. Let's see how it's gonna turn out. It's a huge move down, that means it could be a reversal also very soon, but at this point I'm okay to lose this much profit, hoping to, I wanted to stay in the trade longer, stay out of volatility, so that I'm trying to stay in the trade longer until the absolute reversal happens. Okay, when will the reversal happen? I should see solid lot of buyers coming in, the lot of green coming in. Look at this right now, there are no buyers. I don't see anything. Do you see anything down there? No, absolutely not. There are no buyers support to push the price up. I don't see anything. I see 348, but I don't see anything in green like this, like these greens. I don't see anything in here. At the same time, there is no the sellers is stopped at this price at 1039. There are no sellers pressure as well. That means market is in the volatile region. There is no top boundary, there is no bottom boundary. It's no man's land. So until it finds the support, or like from the buyers, or like a resistance from the sellers, I think we have no idea which side the market is going to go. All right, so until that point we just need to be a little bit patient, and then we'll go from there. I think the market is reversing. I'm going to close my trade. Okay, I'm going to close my trade. I think it's okay right now. It's okay to close, because I think it's continuous bars is like coming down almost here. Still I don't see any buyers. I think right here, I think there is some buyers at 5600, right? 5600. I think there are some buyers stepping in, because even though the number is higher here, I don't count it. The reason is these are coming and going. It's not like staying there. It's not like but here this particular order is staying there right now, showing some persistence. We'll see. There are no sellers area, so I think here is one. This is where the sellers area. You can see something is forming here at 177, 5619. 5619 is something is forming. Oh, see this. Look, do you see this? The green sort of confirming now. This is the solid point now. Now we have some sort of confirmation from buyer support here. Not much. It's a very small number, 182. It can be beaten with the momentum, but still there is something better than nothing. So the price can come down. If it breaks out, my next stop loss movement will happen. Okay. Okay, there is a confirmation. Buyers are stepping in now. I don't know. Price is going down, they are stepping in. This is where the people are jumping in on the falling knife. You need to trade with the direction of the trend. I lost a lot of money initially, initial days, where I tried to, oh, this is where it's going to be reversal. I was hunting for the reversal. always ignorant of being the trend. So I always thought this is where it's going to turn. I'm going to take a reversal trade. No, it never. Always. Never try to predict the market. That's my whole point. I tried and failed before. Now I think better way is stay with the trend. Stay with the price action. Don't be predictive. Don't try to predict the market. This is where it's going to be reversal. This is where it's going to be there. Just to listen to the price action. Listen to the market. Listen to the supply and demand. Listen to the order flow, and then do what it says rather than start predicting it in terms of this is exactly price is going to go, it's going to reverse. Absolutely, you can't be the god of predicting. If you are able to predict, you'll be like billionaire by now. We are simple traders. We are okay with small mistakes. We want like a more than 50% chance of success in the trade, so that we can maximize whenever we are in successful trade, and then minimize the trade loss when we are in a bad trade entry. But never trade against the trend. That's my learning after a lot of even years of losing money initially. So you can see that clearly breakout. Even before breakout, I was biased in terms of the market was downtrend, and then it took this clear consolidation. First breakout happened here, and then the confirmation happened here, where we have the seller stepping in. That's when I took the trade, and then another breakout happened. It retested the same place, same region, and then pushed back. Okay, now I'm trying to find. Now this stop is good because it's on the swing high right here. It's on the swing high. If the price goes back and then touches the swing, it's obviously it's reversal. So we have to stay until it forms the next lower lows. Until that point, be patient. And then you can see there is a buyers stepping in right here. Buyers are stepping in. Oh, 452. Look at this. Do you see this? It was 170 before. Now it's 452, and now it's 340. Not 341. We went back to 193. They moved up from here to here. That's okay. As the price moves, they are moving. But still, we have a confirmed buyer support price level right now, which is at I think 5600, right? I think 5600. Yeah, it is at 5600 buyers support. Will it be a reversal? We never know. I don't want to predict. I don't want to do anything. Just following my rules, keeping my stop at the every swing highs. All right. I don't want it to predicting. Oh, it's gonna reverse. Let's close it now, or like even if gonna go further. No. All I'm doing right now, trying to move my stop at the swing highs. That's it. Swing highs. If it forms another swing lower low, I'll move it. But otherwise, if it's gonna go and stop out, still I'm fine, which is okay. It's a patience game. It's very quiet in here. Usually, if I'm not recording, I would put my songs, either songs or CNBC news. Something will be loud, so that that helped me a little bit, not bored. But now, I'm just talking to you guys, just to make sure I'm not sleeping. All right, I'm not sleeping. Okay, now I think it's forming one more lower lows right here. But I want to see if it crosses this line. So why? Because lower low is like that means if it pull back and then goes up, I think I will close it. Now it's declared a swing. This swing should really cross this one to make sure that momentum is still on the downside. If it is goes back above, I think I'll be thinking about start closing my trade. It's all about trying to find the lower lows and lower highs, or higher highs and higher lows. So that's what. Just try to read the price action at every single point. If it is cross this lower price point, I think that will give me confirmation that still price is in the downside. Then I will move my stop. Still there is no seller zone. That's really there is no support. there is no reliable place to keep my stop right now. What do I mean? I don't see any red. I really want to hide my stop behind the red liquidity zone. There are no red zones right here. That means price can go anywhere. There is no resistance anywhere here. There is no resistance. It can go anywhere. So that's why price, we want some kind of wall. We need, oh, right here. Do you see this? I see. Finally, I see the wall, but I'm way too far. That's okay. I'm going to keep it here. I'm not going to move it that back for my stop loss. If I get stopped out of the trade, I'm out of the trade, which is okay for me. But for now, we have the boundary on 5600, boundary on 5620. The 20-point range we have right now. So, but ideally, we should have the stop here. Hide the stop behind the confirmed liquidity. But this is a huge range. That too, I'm in the trade, so I don't want to lose this much. So it's okay. If I get stopped out, I'll take the money, whatever I made so far. I'll be happy with it. But still, let's pray for downside. No, it sounds really bad, but downside, not downside of somebody, just downside of this price action, guys. Let's see. Let's be patient. It didn't cross this swing high. It didn't cross this lower swing high, low here. It didn't cross both. It's just staying in the sideways. I want the price to cross something, either go above this range to get me stop out, or tell me the reversal, the price downside is over, or like it's gonna take this range, or just come down, continue the momentum. But it's doing nothing right now. It's consolidating. Every consolidation followed by the trade opportunity. Don't forget that. But we are in the trade. We are trying to find the exit, not to enter the trade right now. Okay. So every consolidation will give you the trade opportunity. That's something I wanted to remember. Anytime you see consolidation like this, clear boundaries, be patient, you're going to have the trade opportunity. This happens every single day. If there is one moment you form the consolidation, wait for, just because it breaks out, don't go short, because sometimes the liquidity taken and then reverse back up. Wait for the control shift from the sellers from here to the places where the breakout happened, right here, right? So that's when I enter the trade. That's when I enter the short trade. You can see that. Okay, now the lower lows is swinging high and the buyers are still in control. Sellers are here. We are in between. Okay, now after like almost from 10 o'clock to after 1 hour, we got first blue bar from the OrderFlow zones to saying like upside momentum is on the price action. So that's I'm gonna get stopped out. That means there you go. That's good. So that's all, guys. That is end of our trade. But this is an excellent way to showcase you in terms of what is the perfect ways in terms of the trade opportunity, consolidation, breakout, control shift and retest. You can take the trade and then move from there. If you have any questions, please email me. I can expand it further. Have a great day.